What's going on, guys? Hope all is well. I just got another topic to talk to you about from my Conscious Advice channel, and this one is you are a product of your upbringing. Now, what I mean by that is like depending on how conscious your parents were, and their parents were, and their parents were, you are a result. The way you think, the way you act, the way you do things, your current situation um, is based on all those prior generations of conscious level. Um, if you're in a place looking at around this form of world in this form, um, your current situation depends on your upbringing. If it's the situation you're in is good or bad, uh, although there is no good or bad, I mean everything happens for a reason. But figuratively speaking, uh, if you're in this situation where you don't feel things are going the right way for you, or if they are going the right way for you, or your your current lifestyle, it is because of your parents and how they brought you up, which in turn was how were brought up by their parents. To give an example, this is a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kawasaki. I can't pronounce his name. I'll just put it on there. But it's a really awesome book. The one thing he talks about that really caught my attention was the two dads, was the rich dad and the poor dad. So the rich dad would tell the son, or if you guys want to say even daughter, um, to take chances, experience life. Don't stay at a job for one position or one job for too long. Just keep moving and keep learning, keep experiencing. But why was that? The reason being was because the rich dad had his life. Uh, you know, in a different. He had his life in a different uh, way. Meaning, like he obviously probably worked hard to get to where he was at, to obtain all the financial profits or whatever it is, in order to give that advice to the kid, because he has the financial backing to allow the kid to go and experience the world without the worry of money. Now that's because of the conscious level that the rich dad was at. Now the poor dad is in a different state of consciousness, and was always saying to get a job and to work your way up in the company. And not that getting a job, a regular job, is, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're happy or whatever it is, but is it limiting you? Is it stopping you from helping you achieve your greatness or whatever it is? But based on his conscious level, the poor dad, he would be giving you advice based on how he was brought up, or she, mom as well. It could be both parents. But I'm just using the book as as a representation here. Um, so the poor dad will give you advice based on the conscious advice that his or her parents gave him, which in turns comes down to the next of kin, which is, or the next sibling, or next sibling, sorry, the next generation, which is the children. So unless the the poor dad awakens, and is aware of the decisions made by knowing that his parents or her parents were unconscious, which obviously, to come down to a conscious state of mind, obviously is going through a lot of pain and suffering, and that's pretty much. I'm not saying I'm going to say I'm fully conscious, but I'm aware now, more aware. But you are a product of your upbringing, and it depends on how your parents raised you. Is it their fault? No, it isn't, because it depends on their parents. Your grandparents. So were they conscious enough? And so on and so forth. It keeps going down the line, the generations. So what can you do at this moment? I mean, hopefully you're aware of everything that's going around you. Knowing that you might have been conditioned growing up by your parents because of the way they were conditioned and brought up by their parents. So whatever situation you're in right now, whatever current situation you're in, good or bad, just know that it is a product of your upbringing and your dad and mom's past, or their upbringing. I hope this all made sense to you. Moving forward, there's no one to blame here. But what you can do is make the conscious decision yourself to change your time here on Earth, for the allotted time you're here on Earth, to do whatever you feel is right to bring you in a place where you feel like you're comfortable. Although now is really the place that really is the true reality, to be comfortable, and everything else is all the forms and everything is all temporary. But it just goes on to the next level of consciousness. But anyways, I hope you understood what I was trying to say here and convey. If you have any questions, please do comment below and subscribe. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. All right, take care.